as the coach is very upset as he slams his fist up against the plexiglass behind the behind the bench.
I think Pareja skated to the bench for just a moment, and they're going to line Gabrick right up against the bench, slide him off the ice for Pareja. Pareja, shot on, scores! Ryan McCaughey from the slot wins it in overtime for the Coyotes. Held there at the blue line by Rigo. Rigo sends this in off the Chaz Roberts logo. It kicks all the way around to the far side to Robertson. Robertson holds. Pass in front looking for Rigo. Too tight. Rigo wrap around. He scores! Tim Rigo wraps around. We got a tie hockey game. 2-2. Forward to Seneca. Seneca forward to Bancroft. Bancroft in. Good head of steam up the right side. Stick kills around one. Shot on, scores! Oh my goodness! Biscuit in the basket. Top shelf where Grandma hides the cookies. And it's 3-2 Cornell. And O'Hara in now looking for something. Oh, tried to go top bins, far side in tight. Suniev gets this puck back to O'Hara. We've called his name a lot in the offensive zone. Locke Mellis wide open in behind the net. Tries to spin it out if he can. Pass across to Ovalstad. Ovalstad backhands this one forward for Suniev. Suniev gets punched into the wall by Walsh, not literally, figuratively. Kraft tied up for just a second there with Murray before it's sent back out to Ovalstad at the blue line of the UMass defensive zone. Murray tries to send this one into Connors. It's unplayable by him, and instead Robertson will try to spin it out. It's off the body of Mercury, sent in and around. DeSantis with a couple hits to the knee, the shins of Ovalstad, try and stop him from playing, and he doesn't. And instead, Cornell now has the puck, looking for something far side, trying to add to this lead if they can. Walk in, shot wide of the net, loose puck in front. Irving down on his crotch once more, trying to get up if he can. He does. Ovalstad passes this puck forward to Murray. Back across to Ovalstad. Now the defense pairing, switching the puck around a lot. Ovalstad now does it once more. He'll drop this one this time to Delelse. He'll grab a change. Delelse holds while the Minutemen finish it up. Lautenbach, the last one to the bench in that rotation. Connors now skates into the zone. He's met by two big red. No call on that one as Stanley's stick got knocked out of his hand. It looked like the Minutemen were looking for something. They didn't end up getting it. Connors can't play this one, so it's chipped back out by the big red to Bancroft. Bancroft far side to Seneca. Up the boards. Seneca in now deep. Spins it around the end boards to Catalano. Catalano met for just a second. Turns this puck over, looking for something to do on the way out as Delause. He can't. Turns it back over to big Seneca in front of the net. Back to Bancroft at the blue line. One time no-go. And here come the Minutemen. Stretch pass to Connors. Skates in over the puck. Spins it back out now, looking for something to do. Into the zone with it was Murray. He can't find anything. He'll turn it over. And Cornell controls with 4 minutes to go. Fagris back out to O'Brien. Gonna have Brady keep an eye on the UMass bench for when they wave in Irving on the far side. Brady, if you don't mind doing that for me.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Suniev over the fork, chips his puck into the blue line at the Cornell D line. He can't get it. Here's Castagna, far side, one-on-one opportunity. He loses an edge, turns this puck over. Ovalstad tries a centering pass, not able to be grabbed by Murray as he was picking up his stick, spun back out by the Big Red, right to Suda, who got off the bench. Suda passes this puck forward. Mack tips it into the zone. 3:20 now on the clock. Still in the net is Irving. Held there for a second by Musa in behind his net. He'll stick handle it out and play it forward to Delelse. Delelse now skates into the zone. Brady keeping an eye on that goaltender for me. Delelse makes a nice move in front. Can't do anything with it. Mercury passes the puck in front. Lautenbach can't grab it. Suda sends it back out. Big Red control now. Walsh plays it off the glass around his teammate Stanley, where Cameron will battle with DeSantis for a moment. DeSantis to the Big Red, takes down Mercury. No penalty called. Walsh chips this puck in. Just between the Hyundai and Mountain America Credit Union logos, it comes off the boards. 2:39 now on the clock. 3-2 Cornell after a late third period goal. Mercury will backhand this one in. They'll grab a change, and Kempf will be played on by Musa before he drops it to Stanley. Stanley's going to spin with this for a second and allow his Big Red to grab a change as he'll be chased in by O'Leary around on the far side of the net. O'Neal, my apologies. Held there for a second. Somehow got through Connor's body all the way out to the far end where O'Connor will have to play it. O'Connor plays it forward to O'Neal once more. O'Neal, here he comes. Time on the clock dwindling down. 2 minutes to go. And this puck kicked all the way back around. It looked like Irving was kind of trying to get on the net. He couldn't. The crowd begins to come alive. O'Connor to Connors, circles the circle. That's a tongue twister. We said it anyway. Connors, far side over the blue line of his offensive zone. Turns this puck over, and Seneca starts it back out the other way. He'll chip it in. It'll be picked up by Ovalstead, who's mirrored there for a second by Bancroft. Irving lays a stick on Bancroft. No penalty called. That could have been bad for the Minutemen. Speaking of Minutemen, just over 1 Minuteman left on the clock. 30 seconds to be exact over that line as Suda chips this one off the boards in front of his own bench. Back the other way now. I believe it's Castagna. Castagna stick handle. Shot on tight angle through the legs of Irving and out the other side. Stanley now holds the blue line. Stanley shot on wide of the net. Irving lost it for a second. Mack has it on the far side. Mack trying to do something. Backhands this one on. It's a no touch by Irving. Stanley grabs. He'll pull up, drop it. Looking for something to do if he can after 2 Minutemen are right around him. And back the other way now come the aforementioned Minutemen. It's going to be Murray heading the charge up. He's going to backhand pass this across to O'Hara. O'Hara, oh, pass across.
Empty net now.
Looking for something. And Shane down in his net after he got hit. Brady was saying the net is empty at the other side for the Minutemen.
Yeah, it's the good old game of inches adage as Jasmine waits for the draw against McCaughey. They'll send Pareja off the ice. They had too many men. As McCaughey and Jasmine await the draw. Puck down. Jasmine gets tied up with McCaughey. McCaughey plays it into the corner, where Casillas chips it forward looking for Switchenberg. It doesn't get farther than the half wall before Cook turns it back in. Cook gets it back to Wood, who sends it in behind the net. Around the far side it goes now. Picked up there. Coming the other way are the Coyotes. It's held by Gabuya, carried in over the blue line. Gabuya drop pass. McCaughey gets caught up in the skates. Cook turns it to Jasmine. Jasmine splits the defense around far side. Shot on. Rister goes wide of the net. Kicks all the way around. Picked up for Bjorndal, who tried to turn it back on. And it chips off McCaughey. Casillas holds the puck, tries to pass it to the top of the zone for Gabuya. It goes wide of his stick and trickles all the way down behind Gahan for another icing.
I don't think that Centennial has even had really a sustained chance in this period. And you kind of feel like, well, maybe they're parking the bus a little bit. It doesn't seem like that. Notre Dame Prep's just playing really well.
And Notre Dame Prep doing a great job of keeping the puck away from Centennial. They've spent most of this zone in their most of this period in their offensive zone. My apologies, is Borzone. Ties it up on the draw. Wilson gets it back at the blue line. Pass over sharp to Kaplan, who sent it back on net. Backhanded out by Pareja, picked up by Wilson, turned into the zone, and Kaplan will not grab a change. He'll just circle around the bench as it looks like Hordichuk may be back on the bench with no helmet on, sitting down. I'm not 100% sure if that's him or not. He's not strapping back up, so I believe it may be. Kane into the zone along the far side half wall, pulls up, stops, pass across the middle of Steele, shot on, he deked one out, knocked down by Gahan. Wilson sends it off the red line to Reed. Reed into the zone. Reed stick handles through one, can't get off the others. He goes tumbling into the net. Pareja with a fantastic back check on him. Reed Gramlich couldn't hold on to it, couldn't pull it back to the forehand to lift it up and over Taylor, and Taylor limbering to get back on his skates.
Well, Gramlich got his best look at the game so far, and what a look that was. I mean, look at this replay. Look at that dangle across. Somehow we got around him and decked him right into Taylor. Big collision in front of the net. But nonetheless, Gramlich, what a move by him. And if he doesn't get checked, this game might be tied up.
Yeah, Gramlich pulls it from backhand to forehand, trying to get enough on it to get it up and over a sprawled out Taylor. Taylor's still struggling to get back his moorings. We're waiting here for him to do that as he'll slide back into the crease, pick up the twig. He looks like he's good to go. Taylor's standing tall in the crease as he awaits the draw between Justin Kaplan and Ryan McCaughey. McCaughey drifts in, stick down, puck down. Kaplan wins that draw into the far corner. It's turned over for Gabuya. Weak backhanded pass looking for Pareja, far side. Half wall, turned around. Back to Pareja below the red line where he'll hold, stop, pull up, avoid a hit by Tate Mickey, but not enough. Wood tries to backhand one off the back of the net to himself. It doesn't go. It's played with a high stick in behind the play. Hogenauer shot on, knocked down in front, loose puck, kicks out. Kaplan picks it up. Chips in back to Kaplan. Kaplan backhands it forward looking for a pass. It's turned over to McCaughey. McCaughey sends a pass off the boards looking for Gabuya. And once again, the rink-wide pass is starting to bite the Coyotes here almost halfway through the third period.
Yeah, I forgot to mention it. on the last stoppage of play, but it almost seems like Notre Dame Prep is starting to almost just, look, if I have some angle, I'm going to shoot it on net. It may not be good, but we're getting rebounds, and we can put that one in the back of the net, because you saw at the end of the second period, they got that rebound and put it in the back of the net. So they may not be getting good chances, but they're trying to put it on net to see if they can get some rebounds.
Casillas, a defensive zone turnover to Gramlich. Gramlich pulls up, stop, pass in behind the bread line, looking for Gramlich back in front was Borzone, and it's turned away from him. Back the other way now come the Coyotes. Pass forward to Steele. Steele head up over the neutral zone logo. Chipped off his stick by Kaplan. Picked back up by Steele. Down here in front of us now, Kaplan chips that puck away from him. Not far enough out as Smith will slow down with his skate for Steele to pick it up. Steele chips it in. Chase Kaplan holding onto the puck now behind the play, looking for support. Cordy Bjorndal's right there, but so is Gabuya. Sorry, Steele. Steele chipping for the puck. It comes loose from between the skates of Kaplan. Picked up by Chase Kane, looking for something to do. Borzone gets his body between Kane and the net. Gramlich heads out back the other way. Pass across the neutral ice. Over. Bjorndal back to Gramlich. Gramlich shot on, rifles it high and wide, and it kicks all the way back out to the red line. Hogenauer trying to direct traffic if he can. He gets the puck. Passes it looking for Gramlich, who was already on the benches. Into the zone is Kane. He had to pull up for a second while Steele got off, or onside, sorry. His puck's rifled in on Gahan and held alongside the post. 8 minutes gone now. Centennial not getting a lot of offensive pressure. Notre Dame losing time to get theirs set up.